The number 9 defense of all time, Doomsday of the 1970s.
The Doomsday defense. That's, by the way you have to say that name. You can't just say, oh, the Doomsday defense.
Doomsday was a fully coordinated mixture of youth and experience, and their motto was, when the whistle blows, everybody goes.
Doomsday was great. I thought that might have been the coolest nickname of any of these defensive units. In a way, it was not quite befitting of their play. Not that these guys weren't tough or weren't hard hitters or anything like that, but Doomsday implies that they are actually going to kill you. And I don't think any of those guys would have actually killed the opponent.
His name is Randy White. His nickname, Manster.
I might be wrong about a couple of them.
Our number 9 defense may have been overlooked because of Dallas's high-powered offense, but their accomplishments are impressive. 3 Hall of Famers and 3 of the 8 defensive players to win the Super Bowl MVP award.
Martin is buried, lets it fly, intercepted.
The Doomsday defense statistically held its own against any, but wasn't like you found yourself in awe of this defense, except when you looked at the scoreboard and you saw that the other team didn't have a whole lot of success moving the ball or scoring points. And there is no Cowboys success, no America's team without that defense.
The Cowboys wore those little gray Confederate uniforms. They lost one war. I don't have a lot good to say about the Cowboys. I'm so tired of hearing about America's team.
We would hear a lot of teams talking about us being a finesse team and not a physical football team. We would laugh at that and say, let's wait till Sunday and see what they say once they walk off the field.
They just didn't have that mean aura about them. They had a more scientific, this is your gap, and we're going to not necessarily maul you, but we're going to play our position the way we're supposed to play it, the way Coach Landry wants us to play it.
Knock them down now, okay? Knock your outside men down.
You got to give Coach Landry an awful lot of credit. He knew what type of people he needed for his type of defense. They studied an awful lot. They knew the other team extremely well.
The Doomsday defense, whose motto was, the strength of the pack is the wolf, but the strength of the wolf is the pack.
Well, that defense was, everybody working together. The front four was a great front four. They had some great guys that could put a lot of pressure on the quarterback.
Ed Too Tall Jones, Harvey Martin, Randy White.
They got him, Randy White.
They were very good. They won a lot of games throughout the 70s running that defense.
Doomsday dominated in an era of some of the greatest teams in NFL history, including their nemesis.
The Steelers of those years were more physical than they were. Those Steelers teams beat them up more.
Joe Green broke through to nail Staubach and caused the fumble.
The Dallas Cowboys, who the Steelers beat in 2 of those Super Bowls, I feel are one of the greatest teams of all time, but ain't nobody ever going to know that because they didn't win as much as they would have had the Steelers not been around.
Super Bowl 13, captured by the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Every time they played, and usually when they did, it was in the Super Bowl, the Steelers beat them. Hence, the Steelers have more guys in the Hall of Fame, and I don't see how you can argue with that.